This is my second game. Just 1 week though.
Second game, you get off the mark against the top team in the country. A big mark for you, and as you go forward, this one.
Yeah, well, we need the points. So regardless of the opponent, we have to get points. We were stuck at the bottom of the table, and we needed to move ourselves up the table. So it was an important win. Defending champions, can't get any better than that, but we still have to continue to work.
This can lift some confidence in the camp, bro. Tell us, 3-1 against the defending champion.
Well, it should. I just said to the staff a while ago that we should have a good week in training this week. So I hope we can continue the momentum.
Coach, football is mental as much as it is physical. How is the mentality of your players?
Well, we have been working on that. Like I said, I haven't been in charge long. Took over last Friday. So in training, we have been trying to do some little activities to get them to bond. Today, I thought they controlled their emotions on the field. When things weren't going so well, they stuck together. And it is good foundation for us to move forward.
And it's going to be the start of the second round, Coach. And what are you hoping? What are your targets for the second round in order to be able to keep in touch with the top teams in the league?
Well, we want to move as far away from the relegation zone as possible. So we hope that we can continue to pick up points, get ourselves into mid-table, and then hopefully we can challenge for a playoff position.
How encouraging the coach moving off the bottom of the table is for you, though?
Well, it's a big boost, not only for me, but for the entire team and for the Chapleton fan base. It's never good to be in the relegation zone, no matter what time of the season it is. So we are happy that we are off the bottom of the table, but the work has to continue for us to stay away from that area.
Anything in particular identify that you need to solve as you move forward to achieve those plans you just talked about?
Well, I think our fitness was one of the first thing when I analyzed the games before I took over. They were doing well up until about the 70th, 80th minute. And then the team would just fall off. Some of it is psychological, some tactical discipline, but I think the main thing is the physical, and that affects all the others. So we have been working on that, trying to implement some ideas, and they are responding well.
This is basically a first round rescheduled game. What are your ambitions for the second round of this competition?
Well, to get as many points as possible. I think at the beginning of the competition, all the teams would have wanted to make it to the playoff. Unfortunately, we found ourselves at the bottom, but hopefully we can move up and challenge for a position in the playoffs and then take it from there.
Almost 2 weeks in charge, what have you learned about the scrapper players?
Not 2 weeks, it was last Friday. So it's
almost.
just a day over a week or so. So my first session with the team was last Saturday. Just one session before the game. So this week we had a good week of training. The spirit in the camp is good, and we have been working hard, and see the fruits of our labor today on the field.
You mean?
And coach, we see management decide to remove the coach after a few games. What's the mandate from management regarding you? They must have laid out something in terms of consistency and so on. Tell us, you're under any pressure to really get the mandate that's set out by management regarding your performance?
Pressure, no. In terms of what took place between management and the other coach, I don't know. That was not discussed with me. And honestly, I don't care to know. But like I said, my job, when I took over the team was in last place. My job is simple: get the team from there, and then as we go along, we can reassess, reset our targets. And like I said earlier, hopefully we can get ourselves into the playoffs.
January is fast approaching. Is there anything that you would want to add to the scrapper players that you have? Any targets, any transfer targets you have in mind?
Yeah, well, you always want to improve and get a stronger squad, but I'm still assessing the players. To be brutally honest, I don't even know some of the players by name. I may know aliases because that is what they use in training. So I am trying to study the roster to match alias with name. So I am still learning about the players, their strengths and their weaknesses. So we are doing assessments still. After maybe another 2 weeks or so, you can see where are the areas that we need to strengthen. And we'll sure go into the market and try to get quality players because it is a talented bunch. So anything that we are going to bring in now must be top quality.
All right, coach. Thank you.
All right.